Yes, everyone, welcome back to a new YouTube video. We're 2 weeks out. By the time you're watching this, it is going to be peak week this coming week, and then we're obviously deloading or tapering, and then we are into competition on the Sunday. So the time is getting closer, but the body's feeling ready. We're feeling good mentally and physically. In this video, you're going to come along with me for 2 sessions and a very exciting event that I'm going to. Both sessions are going to be compromised running sessions. 2 45-minute AMRAPs today, and then we have rounds for time on Thursday. We are really tying everything together now, guys. So we're getting everything primed, we're getting everything ready, and we're going to get straight into the workout. So sit back and enjoy the video. Yes, guys, so introducing the session today, we've got 2 45-minute AMRAPs, as I said in the intro. The first AMRAP consists of a 1.2-kilometer run at race pace. Then we're moving straight into 50 meters of sandbag lunges at 30 kilo, so at pro weight. And then we're moving straight into 30 meters of burpee broad jumps. Obviously, that's going to be done for the 45-minute duration. Then we're into a 5-minute rest, and then we're into the next 45-minute AMRAP, which is a 3-minute bike erg at 155 per 1,000 meters. After that, straight into 30-meter sled pull at pro weight, and then to finish off into a 3-minute row at race pace, trying to hold around 155 to 158 per 500. Going to get the trainers on, going to go in and get warmed up, and then we're going to get going. So enjoy. Yes, everyone, session wrapped up. Now, that was about an hour and a half, obviously, 2 45-minute AMRAPs, and it was hard. It was very hard. Average beats per minute was around, the first one around 165, and on the second one, a little bit lower, I think anywhere between 150 and 160, but I'll pop them up there so you can see. It felt good. All the runs got held quite nicely. Trying to improve massively on the transition. So as soon as I come off the run, straight into the lunges. After the lunges, straight into burpees to mimic the race. Overall, really good work. It's exciting to know that we're only 2 weeks out and we're just piecing everything together now. Just about to cook up some beef and rice, so you'll see that in a moment. And I'll catch back up with you guys on Thursday for my second compromised session of the week. See you there. Yes, guys, welcome back. It is Thursday, and we are back for our second compromised running session of the week. Another tough session today. Having a little spin out on the bike to warm up, and then we're straight into 1.2 kilometers worth of running at, again, race pace, straight into 40 meters of sled push at pro weight, and that is going to be done for 4 total rounds. Really fatiguing the legs. I'm going to try and make sure the transitions are really nice and smooth, just so I'm mimicking race day again. Once we've completed that, we've got 5-minute rest, and then we are straight into rounds for time number 2, which is, again, an 800-meter run, holding it around 350 to 4 minutes per kilometer. Then we're straight into a 500-meter ski at race pace, looking to hold around the 157 per 500 meters. If any of you don't know what that means I'll complete, hopefully, 500 meters in 1 minute and 57 seconds. It's a great way of tracking your paces. Then straight into 20 burpee broad jump reps, which should be the equivalent of around about 30 meters or so. And that's going to be done 6 times, so 6 rounds. Again, trying to keep transition swift, trying to control my breathing, control my heart rate. That is not it. Once those 6 rounds are complete, I'm straight into 100 wall balls with the 9 kilo ball, which is pro weight, 4 times. So I'm going to be timing that, seeing how quickly I can complete 100 wall ball reps, which doesn't get more race day ready than that, does it? See how we get on. I'm sure I'll be fried when I next speak to you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Running, no. Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom. Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to survive. A cigar in my mouth. Maybe guilty but proud.
Yes, guys. Wow. What a session. You would have seen me at the end there. Absolutely written off. Now, it was a great one. Obviously, I explained what we had in the intro for today. The first rounds for time was obviously the run-in, 1.2 kilometers at race pace, into the 40 meters of sled push, trying to keep the transitions nice and quick. Mentally, it was quite hard to then have to get going again for the 6 rounds, run-in, ski, and burpees. However, in the run-in on the second rounds for time, that got kept perfectly as well, around 350 to 4 minutes per kilometer for the 800 meters. And then into the ski, which got held at race pace really well. I was happy with that. I was able to control my breathing, keep my heart rate nice and regulated. The burpees are just burpees. You've just got to get through them. But 6 rounds was mentally fatiguing and physically, of course, but we got it done. And then straight into 100 wall balls at 9 kilos, so pro weight. So in Glasgow, my 100 wall ball time was 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Obviously, that's with the 6 kilo ball. We did pretty much the same sort of volume that you would in a HYROX, and then use the 9 kilo for 100 wall balls. And we got it in 4 minutes and 57 seconds. So buzzing with that. It just shows me that the work that I'm putting in is really paying off. However, it's not race day. So unless we do it on race day, it doesn't matter. But it was just a nice little stepping stone. It was a great confidence boost. Now going into London, which we are 2 weeks out from. So that's the last compromise running session before peak week. So we're excited for next week. It's going to be tough, but we are ready to go. Now, moving on with the day. I said we had a little event going on. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing a certain type of jumper. So we've got a Represent jumper on. That only means one thing. We are heading to a 247 Represent event. Now, it's in Manchester City Centre. We're going for the release of obviously the women's range and also the season 25 stuff. So that some new gear, which looks absolutely mint, by the way. We're heading there. There should be some drinks. It might be a little bit dangerous for the wallet because if any of you know me, I love Represent. Probably buy a few bits, but you've got to enjoy it. I'm gonna quickly eat some eggs and then head into the event. So I will show you that in a little bit. Little fit check before we go. We've got the Air Forces on feet. We've got the black cargos. We've got a little Uniqlo white tee underneath, and then of course, the Represent jumper.
You said there ain't no reason, but I sit here every day, waiting for the moment I won't feel like I should stay. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we watch it fade away?
Yes, guys, what an event. Nice little evening. Came away with some race day shorts. 247 Represent fused shorts. Massive thank you to the Represent store in Manchester. Very well hosted event and a lot of great people. So I'm gonna close the video out here, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for next week's video. It will be a peak week video, so keep your eyes peeled. Make sure to make sure to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you lot later.